everybody, this is Miss K and welcome to Miss K going Postal. I hope you're having a happy Thursday. One more day closer to the motherfucking weekend and then our 3-day weekend. If some of y'all got it, if some of y'all working, good. Y'all get to make that shmoney. And Miss K back at the slave ship. So you know how that is. So today, y'all, I just wanted to come and have a little conversation with y'all. Just for a quick minute. About some shit going on at the slave ship. I just wanted y'all to know about it because it's just irking my soul. So why is it that at the slave ship, all of our MHAs have now been regulated to 3 days off? Because I guess they're trying to save some motherfucking money. But they're not giving out overtime. That's kind of weird. Like, what the fuck is going on? So they have these weird ass schedules that they gave the MHAs starting last week. So they only doing 24 hours. What the fuck? Somebody finna do 24 hours of work. What bills is finna get paid with 24 hours of work? Now I know you probably saying, but Miss K, they MHAs and they not, you right. Or Miss K, you shouldn't be concerned with that because you're a regular. You right. But y'all keep forgetting. Whatever happens to them trickles down to us. So just because MHAs get 3 days off and only get to work 24 hours does not fucking mean that you're going to get overtime. Does not mean that we're going to be rolling in dough because we're not right now. We're not rolling in dough. We're not rolling in overtime. So what the fuck is going on? You know, every motherfucking day I come into this motherfucker, it's just something new, something different, something like shit can't even be explained. Like I just walked through the fucking building and areas that should have been full of employees, normally MHAs, was empty. And then it's just fucking mail everywhere, packages everywhere, shit falling on the floor every fucking well. But you're not putting any regulars over there because the regulars have bids and they're working at other places. So your math ain't mathing. Why are you giving them 3 days off? Is the budget so goddamn tight that you got no room for them to work a full 40? And not only that, I'm sorry, but if I was an MHA and you told me I only work 24 hours and I live far, baby, that's not worth it because I'm wasting gas to work 3 motherfucking days, barely 8 hours, and then you give me fucking the rest of the time off. No. Who doing that? Where they do that at? Where did they do that at? I am not understanding what the fucking Postal Service is doing right now. I don't know where you guys are, if this is happening for y'all, if they're giving your MHAs time off, they're cutting their hours, they're doing the same shit again with the PSCs. They get 6 hours a day. And then at night, when it's time to do shit and it's time for them to go home, they go, well, we don't have nobody. Well, you motherfuckers gave them 6 hours. The fuck, it's time for them to leave. Like, what they doing not making no sense. All these changes that are going on, all this money being spent, and y'all penny pinching for workers to get 40 hours. You penny pinching for regulars to get overtime. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, I don't get it. You opening all these new SDCs. You spending all this buku amount of money. Yeah, I said buku. Millions upon millions. But you can't give overtime. Why? Why you can't give it? Or you fucking, saying, well, you know what? We don't need them to work a full 40. So why did you hire these motherfuckers? Because after we converted the MHAs to FTS, I do understand that we have to make the ratio, the balance of career to non-career acceptable according to the contract. But you hired all these motherfucking people to come in here and then turn around and say to them, you know what? We don't need you here all the time. We need you to, go home. Go find something better else to do, but not here. Like, it's not making fucking sense here. It's just fucking not. And once again, management is quiet because, of course, you know what happens when shit get quiet. Things are starting to happen. So the quietness that's been going on is always a precursor to shit that's gonna happen. I keep telling y'all, and y'all know it's true. When it's too quiet, it's like when children, you got kids and they in the next room and you don't hear nothing. You don't hear no arguing, no fighting, no fussing, no TV. You hear they in there doing something. What these motherfuckers doing now? What are y'all doing now, Postal Service? You're still trying to clean up the bullshit from Houston. What are y'all doing with that? I heard what you're doing. And then you fucking got other issues going on in other states. You got shit going on in Georgia. SDC's popping open. But you have the audacity to tell your workers, oh, we don't have overtime for y'all, baby. Or you telling your non-career employees, we finna limit your hours. Now, this may not be for everybody because I know in certain places, a lot of y'all got work. A lot of y'all banging it out. Y'all doing 12 hours, 6 days. I get it. But in my slave ship don't make no sense sometimes. And this is what's going on at my slave ship. Now, you got stations around us closing, all types of shit. But you got work in the building, but you're sending people home. I'm not getting it. I don't get it. It don't make no sense. But that's neither here nor there. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that the Postal Service is cracking down on, excuse me, y'all, postal theft and theft of letters, packages within the Postal Service itself from the employees, and also postal theft from carriers. They're really starting to crack down on carriers getting robbed and their LLVs being taken and their mail being taken. Now, I don't know where you guys are, but where I am in the slave ship, we had some stuff going on in here, and they've been on it like flies on shit. Shit's been happening. So be on the lookout, y'all. Y'all may not see them, but they're actively being involved in postal theft. So it's been a rise of fuckery and foolishness within the Postal Service from the workers stealing. So if y'all know somebody, y'all better say something. Actually, don't say shit at all. Just keep that shit to yourself. Somebody already done seen them. They already know. But this shit is going on, and they're actually working on it, especially with the carriers, which the carriers, they need this. They're on the road, especially this time of year. You know, it's tax time, and these motherfuckers will boop upside your head to get somebody W-2 to go do some fake shit. So they're really trying to be out here and protect the carriers on their routes so that they don't run into, foolishness and fuckery. But they're also looking to see if carriers are stealing too. I ain't saying carriers stealing, y'all. So don't come back and say, Miss K said y'all carriers be stealing. That's not what I said. Sometimes thievery does happen from the employee. And if the employee happens to be a carrier, then guess what? But they are on it. So, there are certain things are in place as far as the new blue boxes that they have in place that they're starting out in certain places. If you work at a plant, you might have seen some blue boxes come off the trucks, and those are the old ones, and they have these new blue boxes that's supposed to be theft deterrent because people do phishing, which is they put the line in the blue box and they try to pull out the mail and they try to get checks or whatever. So that's been going on. That's been a whole since the beginning of the year. Honestly, the end of December and January moving forward, they're replacing all the blue boxes. So if you see that at your plant or even at your station, they might be coming through there and you'll see them drop off some new blue boxes or taking away the old blue boxes because that's part of the new revamp plan to save money and to cut down on theft. But especially with our carriers, they're out in the streets, they in these streets, and they need to be protected. So hopefully with this new program that's coming forward, they'll be able to feel a little bit more safe, especially when you out there and you riding around in a goddamn tin can with two doors open on the side. Okay? All right. Now, one more thing that Miss K want to talk to y'all about is it's not new news, but it's actually new old news because it's involving the autonomous trucks. The autonomous trucks that they are been trying to get out for the longest time through the Postal Service. You already know about the new, supposed to be economically friendly, eco-friendly new LLVs and other trucks that they're rolling out they're supposed to be electric, all types of shit. What people haven't really been talking about, excuse me, y'all, lately is the fact that the post office has been talking about and has been putting in place all these little startup initiative programs for the autonomous trucks. And these are not LLVs. These are not postal vans. These are tractor trailer trucks. These are the trucks that will carry the mail. Now, it's been a rumor for the longest time that they were trying to do this, but they actually are doing it at a facility in Texas. Some of y'all may know about it. Some of y'all may not know about it, but they are the yard that's at this particular facility. They have these autonomous trucks, and you can see them backing them up and pulling them in or whatever. They're not on the road as of yet. They're testing them out. This is the issue that Ms. K got with these autonomous trucks. The problem is that if you go to other countries, particularly Japan, in Japan, they have special roads that are made for autonomous trucks. They have specific lanes that these autonomous trucks ride because there are certain sensors and stuff that are on these lanes that only these trucks ride on. And Japan has had autonomous trucks for a fucking minute. This is not new to them. And if you ever go to Japan and you go on the roads, you will see on certain highways, there'll be 2 lanes, usually on the far right. Just remember how they drive on the far right. Those are where the autonomous trucks, they ride. Where the fuck we finna do that here at? As bad as these motherfucking roads is in the United States, what autonomous truck finna get on the road? So you only gonna have autonomous trucks in the yard? That makes no sense because the bitch got to go on the road. I'm just gonna move it backwards and forwards. No, it has to go on the road. How is the Postal Service going to address even rolling this out, this idea of theirs of the autonomous trucks on the road? Now, mind you, the post office is not the only one that has been looking into autonomous trucks. A lot of logistics companies have been working with this. And they actually do have some, but they're not specifically for the road. They may only be for the yard, or they may only be for that particular facility that it's housed in. But if you're talking about doing the transition to the main street, to the highway, how is this going to be addressed? With these raggedy ass roads, with these fucked up ass roads. How are we going to do that? Explain it. So once again, we're spending money on a program that may not have any, semblance of even coming into fruition because the roads are not ahead of what you're trying to bring out as far as technology. What are we finna do with that? The same way they bring these autonomous, whatever the fuck these things is, in the plants that's supposed to pull GBCs and pull OTRs and bring mail. Half the time, you guys end up sending pictures of these shit sitting in circles because they dead. Or they in the back somewhere. Nobody use them. They can't be serviced. So the post office is showing once again that you're willing to spend money on garbage ass bullshit that don't make any sense for the right now. Do shit that makes sense for the right now. Not for the right now 2 years from now. Because autonomous trucks ain't finna do shit if the roads are garbage. An autonomous truck in the yard is easy. Nothing is moving. A truck may be coming on or leaving, but there's no flow of traffic. There's no lights. There's no fucking potholes. There's no rush hour traffic. So how many millions of dollars are you putting into this autonomous truck program? I'd rather have a person behind the wheel, even if they sober or not. Not a computer running a simulation of shit. But this is what the post office is doing. They're spending money on these shoulda, woulda, coulda programs instead of putting money into maybe putting it back into your fucking employees. Giving them safer places or just giving more training or just anything in fucking general. But that's what the post office does because they don't think about you. The higher ups ain't worried about it. They worry about that money. Not you. But anyway, Miss K just wanted to come out here and chit chat with y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't talked to y'all for a spell. Just wanted to throw some shit at you. Give you some information that you can use and put in your what? In your toolbox. So, don't forget, y'all. It's on and popping again Saturday night. Late night live vibes. You know it. I didn't do it last Saturday, but I'm doing it this Saturday. So, we're going to be on. Get your drinky drink. And we're going to just do what we always do. just sit and vibe and chill and shoot the breeze, talk about postal stuff, talk about non-postal stuff, and just have a good time. So continue to enjoy the rest of your motherfucking Thursday, my postal freaks. And as always, love and light.